Hello everyone, this is Steve, and if you are looking for a review of the LiberNovo, you probably came across a dozen of video with all the same title, like Best Chair Ever, or Erman Miller Killer. It's kind of pretty interesting, but it's kind of true. And if you look closely at the description of these videos, you'll see one thing. They all got the chair for free. And there's some affiliation link. This isn't one of those videos. I pay full price for this chair with my own money. Not full price because it was on sale for spring thing, whatever. They had a spring sale, whatever. But I did pay for it. There's no code, there's no affiliation link in the description. And in fact, I'm here to tell you one thing and why I'm returning it. So if you want the stuff that those honest sponsored reviewer forgot to mention, let's dive in. Of course, I really wanted to like this chair. Because honestly, in Canada, like having an Embody from Erman Miller costs more than $3,000 if it's not on sale. The A-Word Fern is pretty much like a little bit under $3,000 as well. And yeah, it's super expensive, very overpriced. But the LiberNovo was way more affordable. And of course, they've been super aggressive on the ads and the video, the reviews, stuff like that. So you came across, I'm pretty sure, a lot of those videos. And you're like, probably it could be good. Why not? And at the end, the build is strong. The build is not that bad. It feels solid. But solid build doesn't always mean good design. I'll give them this. The Headrest, let's start with the Headrest, is probably one of the best on the market. No doubt. It's super soft. It's like a pillow. It's a cloud. And the adjustments are amazing. You can move this thing perfectly to match your need, and it's great. It's comfortable. I wish every chair got one of these. But the problem here is you may have the best, the most amazing pillow ever. If you're sleeping on the worst mattress ever, Houston, we have a problem. Let's talk about the armrest. The arms are fine, they are strong, solid, they feel firm on the top. I think that's what we call the fourth arm, so they can move in every direction. You can move them, they can move, they can move, they can move, even if you don't want them to move. That's the most annoying part because they are so jiggly. They are moving by themselves. And they have too much play. And the problem with this is, an example, if you are using one of the best features of this chair, the 160 degrees like recline. So when you recline fully to 160 degrees, you can always use that for a nap. Super comfortable, by the way. And you can use the massage. It's not really a massage, by the way. It's more like the lumbar support, stretching your spine in and out, in and out. It's a gimmick, not too bad. It could do a job for a minute or two, but at least the 160 degrees incline is amazing, can take a power nap of that. But the problem with this is don't expect the arm to help you get back up because they're so unstable. You can't put any weight on them to push yourself forward. Getting out of the chair is a nightmare sometimes. And if you want to get out a full recline of this chair, at the end, it's pretty much like doing a core workout. So if you want to do sit-up while gaming, this chair is right for you. But here's one thing that nobody's telling you. It's the button on the side, the lumbar support button. There's like two, one for up, one for down, and the massage spine extension. Let's call that a spine extension. The problem is they're so easy to press by mistake because if you try to readjust the arm because they're moving so easily, you press the button by mistake. And by doing that, sometimes you will start the massage and you're gonna reset your lumbar support alignment that you picked earlier and stuff like that. So that's pretty annoying. The best way to get rid of this is like set your alignment the way you want with your lumbar, and after that, remove the battery from the chair. So at least your lumbar support will be set and you can forget about it. If you want to reset your lumbar support or use the spine extension, just put the battery back into the chair at that moment. That's it. And now let's talk about the real deal breaker, the seat. Yes, the seat is very comfortable. It's like a cushion, memory foam thing. You have 3 different zones so you can feel it. It's super nice. You don't feel the plastic of the chair. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Headrest. But the thing is, and you have 2 choices, 45 and 48 centimeters for the size. The problem is, even if you pick 48, it's the same size from the 45. They just add more padding in front to make it 48. And also the design is weird because the actual seat tucked under the backrest, so you lose a lot of usable depth there, right there. And there's no depth or incline adjustment for this chair, so you always feel like you're being pushed off the front of the chair. And if you're like me or any gamer that I know, for a longer period of the time, sometimes you want to move a little bit, you want to sit on your leg and stuff like that, move around because you've been playing game or you've been sitting forever. This chair, the seat will look so small to you. You won't be able to sit on your chair because your leg will always fall, even if you pick the 48 centimeter size. One other key element that nobody is talking about, and this is something very interesting because probably it's very small, but at the end it will become a huge annoyance after many hours. It's the fabric. Yes, the fabric is soft. I don't know how long it's going to last because it's still a new company, but it's very soft. But every time I sit or move in this chair, the fabric seems to grip my clothes and I spend half of the day pulling my shirt back down because the chair keeps hiking it up. It's a small thing, like I said, but it's pretty annoying to readjust your shirt all the time during the day. Like, I'm sorry, I have to readjust. Not really fun. Let's talk about the back also. The back is super nice. Yeah, it kind of like wrap around your body. It follows your move. It's great. But what's kind of interesting is the locking position. You have 4 positions: 105 degrees, 120, 135, and 160. The problem is I feel there's one missing between 105 and 120, who's like the position number 2. It needs something in between because this is like 105 and this is like 120. So I feel like I need something just right in between to be more like efficient in my work or when I game. Also, you do have a footrest available in some packaging, and with the footrest, I think it's a basic footrest. I think it's comfortable. You do have like the part when you're laying down at 160 degrees, super nice to just lay down, take a nap. And you have also like the normal part of the footrest, and you can use what they call the step sink mat. It's a mat that you could put on the top of the footrest, like extra. And it will be like kind of like a soft padding for your footrest. The problem is the step sink mat doesn't really fit into the footrest properly, so it kind of moves all the time and it attracts dust. It's a dust magnet. So what's next? Let's be very honest, the LiberNovo Omni chair is not a bad chair. When you know the truth and when you know what you expect, it could be an okay chair for some people. The problem is most reviews online were raving about this chair, saying, this is bliss, this is that, and they were all saying, it's an honest review. And they were not super honest about it because they were sponsored. Of course, if LiberNovo is watching my video and they're working on a new product, I would be super happy to test a new chair with everything improved in that chair. But until then, that chair will go back. And I'm looking for another chair. And if you want to see a review of my next chair that I'm gonna hopefully love and adopt, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, thumbs up. And thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing day.